Hello everyone, it's Willa here. Welcome to this Monster Hunter World Switch Axe build video. Now you may be thinking to yourself, why am I making a Switch Axe build video when Monster Hunter Wilds is a couple months down the road and no one's going to be playing this game in the future? Well, I just wanted to do a build video that I've been using towards the end of life of this game. All the build videos I've seen don't exactly look 100% optimal, and I just kind of wanted to throw my build into the mix. It's by no means 100% optimal, and I'm sure it could be better, and honestly it's just personal preference that I find this build to be probably as strong as you can get using the Switch Axe, at least considering the ZSD spam playstyle, which is indeed how you get the most amount of damage from the Switch Axe in Monster Hunter Iceborne. So let's go over the decks. I do want to mention that this build is very heavily endgame based. I have like 900 hours on this character, and even then I'm missing some gems that would make this build even more fleshed out, but this gets pretty dang close. So to start out, you need at least 2 attack jewels. They're very hard to grind. Better be doing lots of Day of Ruin and As the Thunder Descends, but you need at least 1 challenger jewel. We're using the challenger charm, so we get 5 levels of agitator there, then just 1 from the decoration. You're gonna need 2 expert jewels to get your critical eye to 7, and then this was personal preference for me. I use Phoenix maintenance and earplug maintenance. Phoenix maintenance to get that 1 level of coalescence, because I don't know if you know this, but 1 level of coalescence, and once you heal from a blight or an abnormal status effect, you get 30 plus attack. I don't know if you know this, but you don't even get 30 plus attack from a level 7 attack boost. So just having this once you cure a status is pretty dang good. And that's just at level 1. You don't even need to get this level 2 or 3. And then earplugs level 1, just because with Switch Axe, obviously if you're ZSDing on the monster, you get 4 hidden levels of earplugs. So if you're just ZSDing, you have 1 extra level of earplugs. Obviously you don't get knocked off the monster when it roars. So that's where I get my earplugs for the build. If I had 3 critical protection decorations, then this build would be even more optimized. I only have 2 is the problem, so I had to put 2 here and then 1 protection slot to get Divine Blessing to level 3, and I'll go over why we're going to put it at level 3 in just a little bit. I chose to put these level 3 slots to flawless just so we can get our peak performance to level 3. It might be more optimal to do something else, but I just know that I want my tool specialist to be level 5, and that's why all these 3 down here are also maintenance. So this is where we got our peak performances from these level 3 slots, just putting flawless in them. And then our last level of critical we're getting from this critical maintenance jewel, and then our last level of tenderizer we're getting from tenderizer maintenance. And then this last one I didn't really 100% know to do with. I don't believe you need focus for the Switch Axe just in general, so this really could have been put anything. I just know 1 level of it needed to be tool specialist, so I decided to go with charger maintenance. Having something that helps you with the Switch Axe is just nice to have, and I just go with focus. And I should have mentioned what armor pieces we're using at the start, but we're using our True Fatalis, and obviously with, I believe, affinity augment and health augment. I don't know, actually. I better double check. Okay, so we got affinity 1, health 1, and status up 1. So that's what we got there. And then we've got Fatalis B+, Fatalis helmet B+, Fatalis chest plate B+, and then we've got Escadora A+, because I believe this gives us 3 levels of attack boost and 3 levels of power prolonger, which is absolutely insane for the Switch Axe. Then we've got Dragon Barbs A+, and then Dragon Barbs B+. So this is where we get a lot of our critical eye and weakness exploit from the Dragon Barbs. And then we've got our Challenger Farm 5 for our 5 levels of agitator. And then this is where our Divine Blessing comes into place. You're getting your last 2 levels of Divine Blessing from your Rocksteady Mantle, and so the idea behind having Tool Specialist 5 is so you can get back these mantles as fast as possible. So what you're going to want to do at the start of a fight with a monster is instantly put this on. Instantly start like wall bang it, tenderize it, all while having the Rocksteady Mantle on. And you'll have your Switch Axe charged, and hopefully you get a few ZSDs off by the time that it needs to come off and the cooldown is back. Hopefully while your Rocksteady Mantle is coming back, your Temporal Mantle takes a lot of the brute force, but the Temporal Mantle does not last near as long as the Rocksteady Mantle, so you won't have 100% uptime switching back and forth, because even though you have Tool Specialist 5, it still takes I want to say around 1.5 minutes for it to come back. It might be, it's around that, I don't know the exact time, but yeah, you are, if you don't switch between mantles effectively, you are going to be left with Divine Blessing 3, which Divine Blessing 3, don't get me wrong, isn't the worst thing ever. While active, reduced damage taken by 50, that's still good, but having it at level 5 is where you want it to be. So if you want to make sacrifices to change this build up a bit to get it to be at level 5 at all times instead of only being with the Rocksteady Mantle, you can also do that. And then for our Temporal Mantle, we've just got medicine on it. That way for our health augment, we just heal a bit more and we're a bit more survivable on the monster when we're, say, on a Teostra that is constantly burning us. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration as to why I don't think focus is needed, even though we have focus right now. You could literally just do this combo, right? Trigger, circle, circle, circle again, triangle, circle, and then instantly spam left, and then clutch claw. That instantly powers up your sword. You do not need focus for the switch axe, because you can just get it charged off of that. Alrighty, so we are going to do a test quest to just show the build off a little bit. And like I said, you can switch out the Divine Blessing if you really want to, but I do not think it needs to be at level 5 the entire time. Unless you were maybe going up against a tempered monster. But anyways, here we got Teostra, who is just chilling for now. We got a bit of our setup. I want to grab a rock before we get started. I like to tenderize the face first before anything, so also I've got my hunter pie on so you can see our DPS plus the health of the monster. I'm so used to doing Day of Ruin, so like I'm gonna be used to him like being very turning you the entire time. But anyways, we're gonna hit him into the wall here. And then, okay, can I not get up this? Hello? Oh, that's right. I forget that's out of bounds. I haven't done Elder's Recess in so long. So we're going to do our circle, circle. He should roar. Yep. Okay, we're not going to do what I showed you because he moved a bit. So our Clutch Claw would not have landed, but we're powered up nonetheless. And he is enraged, so we're just going to start ZSD spamming the absolute crap out of his face, and you'll just see the damage absolutely go up on the left. See, like, he's already knocked, and I did 1 ZSD. I don't like to go ZSD instantly when he's on the ground. I like to go do a couple just regular melee hits, because look, we're doing insane, like almost 300 damage a hit plus the explosion. And I like to end the combo off with a ZSD, just doing over 100 a pop. And he's already exhausted. Okay, so our Rocksteady has gone out, which means we're going to switch to our Temporal. I'm going to go up to him. And this is with our recovery being level 2, which means we're going to be healing just a little bit more. And our peak performance is going to be a bit more effective. Not that that is too important versus Teostra, since he is constantly burning. And there's our Palico weapon, paralyzing Teostra. Getting 760 damage there. Clutch Claw made Switch Axe just insane for the game. And once again, he is stunned. The recovery time is usually not fast enough from doing the full ZSD to where you can, once again, get the stun. Whatchamacallit, lengthen the stun. We don't have enough switch gauge here, so I'm just gonna wail on him. And we're gonna end it with triangle, slam on him. Yep, and this is where not managing your mantles correctly, but it also is just a Teostra moment where you're constantly taking damage. Okay, he is not agitated anymore, so we're gonna pick this Dragon Pot and throw him into the wall again. Let's look at this perfect time to power up our axe again. Circle, circle, circle again, into triangle, circle, into the Clutch Claw, into again. Let's hope it does our... Okay, I thought he was gonna roar so we could showcase our earplugs. Oh, that would have been awesome if it knocked him out of the air. Okay, I haven't been back. Oh, there's Blast Blight. There's also Coalescence, giving us 50 more damage. I don't think we're going to get back our mantles by the end of the hunt, but it really doesn't matter because our DPS is just insane. It does make it a little bit harder to ZSD spam because you're going to want to... It's going to make you want to change up your playstyle just a little bit when fighting and you don't have your mantles. I like to wake them up with a ZSD. Just got to space it right. 800 damage there, and he's just already stunned. He's not tenderized anymore, but that's okay. We're just gonna hit him with our circle, triangle, triangle combo. Probably do a ZSD after this one. Please do a move that is... Okay, there's our earplugs going into effect. We would have gotten knocked down otherwise, and that is the end. It's a 4-minute and 44-second Teostra fight. It wasn't tempered, it wasn't anything crazy. It was, I believe, just the 5-star Master Rank optional quest. So, yeah, so take it from me. This build is pretty strong. Switch X is pretty nuts, and I don't know if there's much more I can say to it, but make sure if you want to switch out that Divine Blessing for something else if you are not confident in managing your mantles correctly. But I think having Tool Specialist at level 5 is really important. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Can't wait for Wilds to come out and check out Switch X there, because I played a little bit of the beta and it was insane. So anyways, see you guys later. Bye-bye.